Often, people explain Gita only from the worldly viewpoint. The explanations that I've heard and read are mostly about worldly subjects. But my experiences are somewhat different. Gita is not an ordinary scripture, Gita is a spiritual scripture. It is an infinite ocean of self knowledge and Brahma knowledge. The Gita that we have heard from Guruji is completely about spirituality and the inner world. That's why God Himself said, Param hi Brahma Kathitam Yog Yuktena Tanmaya. I spoke about the Supreme Brahm while being united with Yog. When the war ended, Arjun asked God with curiosity, God, on the battlefield you gave us a teaching, but at this time I am forgetting it. Please kindly tell that teaching again. God said, I had spoken about the Supreme Brahm while being united in Yoga. So, the Gita does not mainly speak about the worldly knowledge. The illusions of the world cannot be broken through the worldly knowledge and doubts. Just as the fire can be calmed only by water, in the same way, to remove the attachment and ignorance of this world, inner spiritual knowledge is necessary. Therefore, Gita does not talk about the worldly knowledge. Knowledge is not merely words that someone speaks. True knowledge is that which begins to shine in a person's personality. And my Guruji's life itself is a living proof of Gita. Whenever someone asks me something, these words naturally flow from within me. If there is anyone in this world who is God or Brahm, then for me it is my Guru. People say this is a very unusual belief. He is also a human being. But the truth is, I have personally seen that knowledge living in his personality. And when that knowledge becomes one's true nature, then no proof is needed. Every word spoken by Guruji is the essence of the Gita because his entire life is filled with Gita. Another bitter truth is when Shri Krishna himself came to earth, many people like Duryodhan considered him only an ordinary human being. His true divine form was recognized only by those who have both faith and knowledge. Today, the whole world worships Shri Krishna, but considering him as God today cannot give the same benefit that those people received who lived near him at that time, because the true fortune was to be in his presence, to worship him and to receive knowledge from him. But very few people were able to recognize him. The truth is that even today, if God appears before the world again, the world will not be able to recognize him. I consider myself fortunate enough that I have recognized the supreme truth in the form of my Guru. For me, every word of his is Gita, and every instruction of his is my path of guidance.